nilikuwa najua nikikuja hii mkutano ya ODM, huyu Simba Arati, unajua Simba Arati amezoea kusema wewe si utoke huko ukuje kwa ODM. Vile nimeona mtu mwingine hapo anajaribu nikasema watu wa UDA watafikiri nimehama, nikasema wacha nivae yellow at least ndio waone bado mimi niko. Lakini nikasema nitachanganya na orange ndio ionekane ni broad based.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you very much for your greatest support. Now, fellow Kenyans, of course, we know very well what happened yesterday. Yesterday, ODM, not even yesterday, from Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, ODM was celebrating their 28th anniversary in Mombasa. We saw what happened, what has been happening here and there, you know, ODM guys trying to talk about different things, kutofautiana kwa mawazo, you know, all those things happened. But there is something that happened on Saturday that I would like us to talk about between William Ruto, the ODM guys, and all those people. But before that, let me just quickly remind you that if at all we are meeting for the first time, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to click the subscribe button. You can as well like, you can share, you can drop your comment in the comment section, tell me where you're watching these videos from and how these videos are reaching you. Now, I want us to listen to this before we get deeper into this discussion. Listen to this.
Unajua leo asubuhi nilikuwa Kitui. So, unajua nilikuwa najua nikikuja hii mkutano ya ODM, huyu Simba Arati, unajua Simba Arati amezoea kusema wewe si utoke huko ukuje kwa ODM. Vile nimeona mtu mwingine hapo anajaribu nikasema watu wa UDA watafikiri nimehama, nikasema wacha nivae yellow at least ndio waone bado mimi niko. Lakini nikasema nitachanganya na orange ndio ionekane ni broad based. ama namna gani? Si ndio? Na unajua huko Ukambani niliambiwa rangi ya Ukambani ni yellow. So nikaona hii ni sawa. Acha nianze na Ukambani yellow, alafu nipeleke huko yellow ya UDA, alafu nichanganye na orange ya ODM ikuwe broad based, alafu to celebrate. So otherwise nimeshukuru sana my good friends. I just want to assure you of my goodwill, my support in every way, that you will need any support from this administration. There are members of ODM in senior positions in this administration.
Now, fellow Kenyans, I want us to talk about different things, and also I would like us to measure into the statements that were made by William Ruto. But before that, I would like to make something very clear here. I've seen a lot of people talking about this issue of Oburu and Winnie Odinga being given cake by William Ruto, and they didn't eat it. Okay, that one is a video that had been edited. When you try to look at this video, okay, this is William Ruto giving Oburu cake, and then Oburu seems to be eating it, and then anaitema chini. The same thing is happening with Winnie Odinga. Now, when you try to look at this video, I want you to watch this. We'll just watch this, and then I'll play you the original video. The original video shows very well that it's like Oburu, you know, old age comes with a lot of precautions. So it's like Oburu is allergic to hizi vitu zenye wanatengeneza nazo keki. So the guy seems okay, anakula keki, but now the cream, you know, the cream is very much dangerous, especially with the old people. So they feel like we don't have to eat the cream. So according to the video that has been, the first video you see, it's like Oburu anatupa keki, Odinga also anatupa keki. But Now, why is it? I want us to look at why is this video trending so much. The reasons why this video is trending so much, you know, up to now, a lot of people believes that William Ruto had something to do with the death of Raila Odinga. Hiyo ni kitu yenye huwezi toa kwa akili ya watu. Right now, majority of people, actually a lot of people believes that William Ruto had got something to do with the death of Raila Odinga because people didn't expect Raila to die. Of course, nobody expected Raila to die at that time, you know. So right now, when people are trying to speculate these things, to spread these things, so inaonekana ni ukweli. And then, you know, the picture that people have been taking about William Ruto, watu kujua kusema kwamba oh, William Ruto is like this, Ruto ako hivi na hivi. So that is why hiyo kitu lazima itrend. And I want to give you an example. Assume that you have two people here. Yule mtu mzuri ambaye mnajuaga, kila mtu anajua kwamba this guy cannot do anything wrong. And then there is somebody wenye watu wanajuaga hii ni kawaida. So when these two people does thing, let me give an example, though it's not a good example, but let me just give you because ndio italeta picha mzuri. Assume that you have a man of God and you have a street boy. And then something happens. Tumeona hizi vitu zinatendeka, and then something happens that unasikia huyu man of God amepatikana na msichana, and then this street boy pia amepatikana na msichana. According to you, unadhani ni ya nani ita spread haraka sana? Okay, which one will be taken so much serious with a lot of people? I think the one that will be taken so much serious with a lot of people, or by a lot of people, is this one of this man of God. Now, why is it taken so much serious? Because nobody expected it to happen. Nobody expects somebody like that to do such kind of thing. So that is why the issue of William Ruto, that Mara he killed Raila Odinga, and also the issue of these two videos are trending. But that one said and done. So it is very clear that this video is edited. But, you know, once you are a bad person, however much you try to justify yourself, however much you try to do things, you know, to justify yourself, to make people to look at you and maybe say that this guy is so nice, so good, hakuna kitu ambacho unaweza ukafanya yenye ita prove your innocence. That is one thing I normally believe, and one thing I normally know. I'm very sure, I'm normally certain that there is nothing that you can do to justify yourself. No matter how hard you try, no matter what you do, you can't justify yourself. You can't. So you see, now I want us to get into now the next videos, because you know, William Ruto has got this charisma. Number one, William Ruto is trying to set up Oburu Odinga. Na unasikia anasema vizuri ya kwamba the moment William Ruto agreed with the late Raila Odinga concerning the issue of the broad-based government, the first person that Raila Odinga told William Ruto to call was Oburu Odinga. Why? Because he entrusted Oburu Odinga, and that is why William Ruto anasema kwamba in fact the person that presented the names for the broad-based government coalition was Oburu Odinga, and it was not even Raila Odinga. I want you to listen to this.
Party leader, the Honorable Daktari Oburu Odinga. This great party has given you the honor to steer the affairs of this party. We can only wish you well. We can only wish you Godspeed. We can only wish you God's grace that you, where your brother and our friend Raila Amolo Odinga has left this party, I know for sure that you are not only his brother, but you are also his friend and confidant. I say so because on every matter that I discussed with Raila Odinga, if there was to be a second person, it was Oburu Odinga. He would always, I remember even when we were discussing this broad-based arrangement, he said the first person you must call is Oburu Odinga. It's Oburu Odinga who came and told me, this is the list of the ministries we are thinking about. And it was a fairly long list, you know, and many other things. So the same confidence, I think, your brother had, and the same friendship that you carried through with your brother, it is my hope and wish that you will not let him down, that you will stand up for what he stood for, that you will match up to his vision and work for this party the same way your brother and leader worked for this party.
So I want to ask you a question. So what is it that William Ruto is trying to portray? Ama ni nini William aswa William Ruto anajaribu kusema? William Ruto anajaribu kusema ama anajaribu kutuambia kwamba however much you make a lot of noise concerning this issue of the broad-based government, there is nothing that you're going to change. You know, that is what I'm thinking. That is what I'm trying to think. That Ruto anajaribu kutuambia ya kwamba nyinyi mpige makelele, lakini mjue mtu ambaye anajua jinsi ambavyo broad-based government iliformia is now the party leader of ODM. So I have to work with the broad-based government. I'll have to. So my question is this: we are just barely 1 year to the general election, right? If we are just barely 1 year to the general election, what is it that is supposed to be done, or what is it that is going on that is supposed to make people feel like, you know, we really need to do away with the broad-based government? Because these issues, I've realized that issue go too much. Every now and then you keep on talking about broad-based government, this and that. It's not something that is adding up. Completely, it's not adding up, and it's not even nice. We don't have to talk about it every day. We don't have to talk about the broad-based government. This one is something that should be done away with. In fact, it's ni kitu ambacho hata hatupaswi kuzungumzia. You see? And also you hear William Ruto saying that mara amevaa kofia, amevaa ya orange, alafu nguo amevaa ya UDA, simply because he didn't want the people of the other party or the other side to feel like, you know, amewakimbia. I don't know why William Ruto wants to make everything look like, you know, I own the party. Na unasikia anatuambia that anasema vizuri ya kwamba he has got no apology, he can't apologize to anybody because they are the founders of ODM, na hakuna mtu ambaye anaweza apologize on.
And I'm very proud that today, being president of Kenya, I have my roots in ODM. And nobody can take that away from me. You may not like it, but that is a fact. Sindio? Yes, you cannot write the story of William Ruto and complete it without saying he was a member of ODM. Not a member. He was a founder member and a deputy party leader of ODM. Are we together? Acha hiyo story. Sijui kama tunaelewana. Yeah? Mnasema nirudi nyumbani, si niko nyumbani tayari. What is the problem? Sikizeni. You know, if, I mean, I was teasing, you know, after the elections, many of you may not know, as William Ruto, I was very sad. In this election, this past election of 2022, people were having sleepless nights, my team were having sleepless nights, me, I was sleeping, because it didn't matter to me who won the election. I dare say, he believed in ODM more than his supporters believed in him. Let me repeat that. Raila Odinga believed in ODM more than those of you who were his supporters, including me then, believed in him. And that is why the party stands up to today. He would do anything for ODM. He would make any sacrifice for ODM. He would bend over to accommodate people for ODM to succeed.
Concerning that. So, fellow Kenyans, I would like you to tell me what you think concerning this, and I think I'm going to have an interview with one of these guys in the next, maybe the next video. I'll post the interview concerning these things. William Ruto'S tour, the Kamba tour, and then also the coalition and the parties, the 20th anniversary. What is in stake for ODM and all that, fellow Kenyans? But I would also like you to tell me what you think at the comment section, because that is exactly what is expected. Just tell me what is expected of these two parties: the broad-based government being led by Oburu and being led by William Ruto right now, and also now Oburu is coming in the picture. What is it, and what is in stake for ODM stakeholders? All right, guys, that is my thought, and that is all for now. Let us meet in the next video. Bye bye.